this is kind of like a controversial subject because we're talking about things unseen, and yet it affects us. Yet, every day of our lives, we live with gravity, and it is unseen, right? We live with cellular signals. It turns on the power so we can talk to somebody thousands of miles away, and it's invisible. This is all happening because of what we call frequencies and vibrations. Whether it's radiation, whether it's microwave, whether it's radio waves, it's all frequency and vibration, right? Now, it is important to understand that there are a lot of floating frequencies around us in the universe because it's all made of frequencies. Now, our bodies are made of frequencies as well. This is possible to understand because we now have instruments that can look at the tiniest little thing that makes up the big things. And when we look at the subatomic level, we find that everything has a frequency or vibration. Right? The problem right now is that our body's frequency and vibration is operating at a constant interruption. It is in a state of being interrupted all the time. We're being hit with electricity right now, right? With microwaves, with television, you name it. There's so many unseen waves and frequencies hitting the body. So it's just like sometimes, the analogy is we could be living in a society that is encased in a microwave oven, so to speak, right? So our bodies become weaker. Now, there are things that we can do about it. There are elements or things in this universe that can be imbued with a certain kind of frequency or vibration that when you have it attached and next to your body forms like a shield that makes all this negative frequency have a zero effect on the body's frequency. The product we want is a body operating at its optimum frequency. Now, why is that important? Because when the body's natural frequency is enhanced, its health is enhanced, its immune system is enhanced, things can get processed by the body correctly. Now, how do we prove it? This is, again, this is new science. Well, the best way we can prove it right now, quote unquote, is through muscle testing. So we just go by some simple things that we can actually see. We don't need instruments. And thus, when we do muscle testing, we find that bodies become stronger by having a certain kind of thing next to it that is imbued with a frequency that rejects all these bad frequencies. Is that a good explanation?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You just stand right here and face me.
We'll miss out on
Okay.
the potential
Alberto, right?
earning
Yes.
of the star
I
meter
have,
bonus.
just so you know, I have done this before and I've sold energy
If he
products
has
before.
not
Oh, I believe it.
accumulated
Yeah. So
500
what I want you to do is do this with her.
Right.
Put your hands out like this,
But
and then
will
push
that
up like this,
will
and
that
you just resist.
volume
And
stay
you
there
just get her to lose
until
her,
he reaches
until
it,
she
then
loses her
get
balance.
paid?
Correct.
Or is it
Stand
without-
up.
It will sit there and wait for him.
Okay, one more time.
Except
Just get a feeling
for
for it.
the star guide bonus.
Okay.
Okay, now
So if he's at
I'm
$4.99
going to put this in
and he
here,
brings in some real
and
hot
you
shots,
just resist just like you
both
did.
come
See if you
in
can feel the
at
difference.
at $9.99.
Mhm.
Then they go out and they bring in
That
two
is
people
Isn't that
each.
crazy? You can.
Pretty cool.
So
That is
it's about
fantastic.
show.
And
That
why,
is
and
the
why is
best.
our water so
The
important?
best I've
Okay.
ever
With
heard.
that.
Okay, now with the water, the cool thing about the water is that it has this ceramic disc, right? And this disc is actually imbued with a frequency that you run the water through it. It transforms the water, and the water captures that frequency or vibration. And 70% of our body is water, right? And as you put that water inside with that frequency, it enhances it. It enhances the body, makes it stronger. So you have a system now where it does three things. We purify the water, we energize the water, we alkalize the water, all in one, without electricity, without any artificial means, but just using the simple laws of gravity and physics. Running water through a disc that carries the frequency, and then through a filtration system that's highly evolved from your normal filtration system because of the things that it has in the elements in that filtration system, which is detailed somewhere else. So as a result, you got a product of, like, if you're looking for holy water, this is what I would call God's water. It's got energy, it's alkaline, right? And it's been purified. How holy can you get?
Very good.